Now, at this point, I am delighted to turn over the podium to Linda Sullivan, who will take us to the next part of this short program.
Good evening, I'm Linda Sullivan, the Education Director for Performance Health, and we're going to be presenting the Humanitarian Award tonight at the Performance Health Massage Therapy Foundation. Marshall Donachie, the CEO, please join me.
So Ryan, do you think you can compete with this left?
Yep.
As the CEO of Performance Health, it's my privilege to introduce this year's Massage Therapy Foundation Performance Health Humanitarian Award winner. It's not the size of the person, but the size of their heart that matters. As I've said before, I love the heart of this profession and its practitioners. What the heart gives away is never really gone. It's transferred and stored in the hearts of others. Surely this is a profession of big hearts, and selecting only one humanitarian to honor amongst so many is not easy. I'm grateful that we have such a special person to highlight tonight. Let's begin by discussing an important segment of the population not well represented here amongst us. In the Not Your Average Dictionary, the definition of a child is a noise with dirt on it. Actually, technically, that was the definition of a boy, but I didn't want to be sexist. As a father of 6 children, including 4 boys, I know there's a measure of truth to this definition. Yet a broader, more complete view is this. While I've tried to teach my children all about life, my children have taught me what life is all about. As a father and as a human being, I've learned that one of the most important questions in the world is this: why is the child crying? I remember when I was 19 years old, and this fresh-faced kid landing in Brazil, in the front end of a 2-year experience serving my church. And I was in the bus station of Rodoviária of Campinas, and I was waiting to be picked up. And I had just left my family in upstate New York, and there was this little girl with her family waiting late at night, and she was just standing in the street. Cute little thing, kind of reminded me of my little sister that I had just met. And she must have been thirsty. She was kind of rummaging in the street. She found this old, dirty plastic cup. She took it over to a drinking fountain. She was too short to reach up there with this filthy cup to try and get water to drink. And I was standing there watching that, and it just broke my heart. It was a jarring, emotional moment for me, a moment of truth. Why is the child crying? And what are you going to do about it? Princess Diana stated this simple truth: hugs can do a great amount of good, especially for children. Recognizing the power of intentional touch to bring healing to the human body, including and especially to vulnerable children, tonight's recipient has fully embraced the power of massage and the mission of the Massage Therapy Foundation to promote education and research while serving others. Why is the child crying? Tonight's honoree developed the first comprehensive pediatric massage program in the United States, extending this through consulting efforts to serve numerous infant and pediatric programs at leading institutions such as Children's Hospital Los Angeles, UCLA Patel Children's Hospital, Cedars-Sinai, the Mayo Clinic, and many more. Our recipient has trained numerous massage therapists, doctors, nurses, and other healthcare and volunteer providers around the world in the benefits of massage therapy, and often focused on the smallest of the small and the neediest of the needy. This year's award winner is a caring therapist, a devoted educator, someone who is dedicated to building and strengthening massage. A pioneer in the field of pediatric massage, our honoree works tirelessly so that every child has a better chance of benefiting from nurturing, healing touch. Why is the child crying? Those who know our recipient use adjectives to describe, such as down-to-earth, approachable, and compassionate. And if you know this, prior to making a career change to work with children, tonight's winner designed theme and water parks primarily throughout Southeast Asia. Our honoree's mission statement is summed up with this: children are our greatest gift and should be treated with extraordinary care. She balances her devotion to the profession with commitment to her own child, practicing what she preaches by waking up daily many hours before her young son to put in the hours needed to bring massage to children and still provide the one-on-one nurturing care to her own son when he wakes up, playing together with Legos and Play-Doh, kissing his boo-boos, and watching karate classes. And I wonder if there's a correlation between the boo-boos and the karate. Our honoree has appeared on the Learning Channel, NBC, and PBS. She has been nicknamed by some the rock star of massage because 5 years ago her family sold everything and moved into a tour bus, living on the road 365 days a year with her musician husband, bringing infant and pediatric massage all over the world. Why is the child crying? One key to being a true humanitarian is to find joy in the journey by sharing unselfishly with others. Tonight's winner has discovered the secret that the soul is healed by being with, by serving, by loving children. Henry Ward Beecher taught, children are the hands by which we take hold of heaven. And your hands, your healing hands, are the bridge to feeling a little bit of heaven on earth. What a way to comfort and serve a crying child of God, regardless of their age. Please join me in congratulating this year's recipient of the Performance Health Humanitarian Award with this plaque and a donation of $2,500 to the foundation in her name, Tina Allen.
First, I wanted to thank the Massage Therapy Foundation for being true leaders in understanding the importance of demonstrating the efficacy of massage through research and supporting that research. I talk about research in every single one of my classes, and and I direct them to the Massage Therapy Foundation's website to find out more information. To have that resource available, to be able to share that is truly important. I wouldn't be able to do the things that I do, to be able to work in healthcare settings, to be able to go to other parts of the world to educate, and to be able to walk through those doors without the evidence as a foundation to stand on the efficacy of our work. And it's really important that we have the support of the foundation, not only through providing these resources on their website, but also to provide grants and funding. Myself even being a recipient of a community service grant to bring Nurturing Touch to orphan infants and children in Japan would not have been possible without the foundation's support. So I'm extra delighted that we're able to give a charitable contribution to the foundation. This is the very first conference that my family has not attended. So even though they're not here, I do want to thank my family for their support, because it wouldn't be possible. My son inspires me every single day of my life to continue to do the work that I do. It wouldn't be possible without my for my son every single morning, so I can do the work I need to do, because I want to make sure that children everywhere benefit from Nurturing Touch, but that we don't miss out, that he gets his as well during our one-on-one time. It's important that we all do something every single day that can make a difference. People ask me all the time, how do you do all the things that you do? How do you have the energy? Where do you find the time? I just do it. And I'm going to steal that from Nike, I do. I just do it. Everybody can do something every single day that makes a difference. If we each did one small piece every day, the world would be a much better place. And I'm really thankful to be honored with something so amazing, and to be able to accept this in front of my colleagues and my peers makes it even more special. So I'm really delighted to accept this honor this evening on behalf of myself and the Kids Foundation and children everywhere who I know benefit every single day through receiving pediatric massage. Thank you so much.